Hey guys, welcome to my second round video. This is week 1, round 2 of GAC 3v3 format. We're on the offense today for JJ as our opponent, and we'll go back and have a quick look at our round 1 win. Pretty easy. We got the full clear, and our defense, this squadron held 7 times, which like I was saying, probably my strongest defensive teams, protecting this back section. And up the top here we had the Grievous team fail first time, and Dooku, and then the Bounty Hunters held. So yeah, good result, but back to seeing what we're up against today. Defensively, I went exactly the same. I like to work on a defense and stick to that all the time, upgrade those guys to a certain point, leaving me my offense teams pretty much all the time higher GP teams for offense. Probably the more powerful teams work on scoring as many points as possible. A good offense is generally your best defense. Our opponent, on the other hand, has not thought of this, and we are facing a pretty big wall of galactic power today. We'll have a quick overview of this top quadrant here, and again tack this bottom one to open up this back square for all the points. But looking in the top, we have Relic Grievous side, HK, and IG88. So Relic Grievous is always pretty scary. The whole team has 5 Zetas. It's looking pretty tough. And then we got a 91,000 GP Jedi Knight Revan team. R7 Revan, R6 Yoda, and then Jolie there with the revives. And you'd think Jolie would be pretty tanky as well at R4. Full health mods. There you go. 75,000 health, nearly 60,000 protection. You're staring at 135,000 HP. Survivor as well. Yoda's HP, 92,000. So that'll be relevant later when we tackle that team. And then Darth Revan, always pretty scary. One of the hardest teams to beat. But we'll see how we go. And then we're going to go down to the bottom quadrant where we're going to start. And we've got R7 General Kenobi with an R5 Bastila, and Ezra as well, calling assists, Bastila calling assists. This General Kenobi would be pretty tanky too, 166,000 health and protection. What's Bastila look like? Nearly 80,000 protection, 70,000, 150, 108 speed. So pretty thick as well. Ezra actually looks pretty weak. 39,000 with little to no speed, but he calls assists, so might play into our strategy there. And then this boss team down the bottom. So probably start with the boss team. Pretty simple. Have a crack with Jedi Knight Training Ray, and see where we go from there. So let's go. I run my 3v3 Jedi Knight Training Ray, not Knight, with a couple of droids. We got R2, BB-8. Leaves my Finn for something different, and see how we go. So we debuff Bosk so he can't get that taunt. Then I like to AoE, trying to get as many exposes, so Team Elite is full exposed. And that's because every time we use a special ability, anything with an expose will reduce turn meter. We always call BB-8 to assist because we always get a third assist when we do that. Just check if Bosk has flame. We'll try to get a stun on Bosk here. Yep, beautiful. And now just keep working on Bobber. Keep removing Bosk's turn meter. We want to kill him last. Not let him have a turn. Keep giving Bobber the old spank. Try and use as many special abilities as possible with the expose. Just got this. Try save a bit of protection on Ray. Hopefully when we get Illuminated Destiny we can get a protection up and save some banners. Go him as well. And sometimes I do BB-8 because he actually counter-attacks as well. So that's Bobber down. Work on Greedo. Yep. Illuminated Destiny. Yep. Hopefully, let's keep working on Greedo. Yeah. Boss took a turn there. What have we got? Just keep him under wraps for the moment. And with a bit of luck, we can knock Greedo out. Lovely. So, yeah, pretty simple team. Simple clear with this counter. It's a good hard counter for Bosk. And with a bit of luck, we can knock him off without getting a turn. We can Illuminated Destiny one more time and hopefully gain some protection back. Yeah, there we go. Not all the way. Maybe we can stall a little bit, just basic. No, too good. So we lost one banner there, but yeah, all in all, pretty simple win. Here for this enemy squad with GK, I was gonna go a Palpatine lead, Vader and Thrawn. The reason why, I get Thrawn to apply Fracture to GK. This will stop his taunt. Therefore I should be able to remove Ezra. One thing I will have to check is tenacity, because we're going to look at trying placing a lot of debuffs, especially stuns, shocks, stuff like that. So 54, no extra tenacity. It's quite low for a Relic 7. We saw Bastila was high 30s, and I'm not even worrying about Ezra because he's just such a small health and protection pool. So yeah, we'll give this give this team a go. Obviously I have no relics in this team, so we're up against a superior opponent, but hopefully our strategy gets us over the line. Get extra potency here. I'm just wondering if a Vader lead is better. So we get potency and max health. They're Jedis. Ezra is a rebel, so he will as well cop the potency, double an evasion debuff. Gains turn meter and they recover health, and they gain turn meter when debuffs expire. Where Vader Zeta gives us extra offense. We have chance to remove turn meter when we damage enemies. Can't be be resisted while Vader's alive. The damage over time stick, and what I'm thinking there is the more damage over time we get, the easier those bigger bodied relic characters will just take more damage and will help us with the damage, and so will that 70% offense. Potency. Basilar's got a stun, but we get a potency buff as well, and as we're trying to stick debuffs, I might take that potency buff. Vader's going to be quite fast, he's going to go first, and GK is going to be taunting, so you know, we'll see. I hope we can Merciless Massacre, so yeah, let's see how we go. Right, and we go no taunt, because Basilar's not lead, so I think we're gonna Force Grip and then Merciless Massacre, and let's just apply ability box across the board. Beautiful. And then we can Force Grip again. I don't want to remove the debuffs with Culling Blade, so we'll just basic again, and then Fracture GK, removing that taunt. That's really good. Let's AoE, hopefully stunning Ezra. Didn't happen. 7 debuffs. Let's hit this bloke with a Culling Blade. Nice. Let's work on Bastila now, because let's get some protection back. Yep. Keep hitting Bastila. Shock there. So that fracture back on Kenobi, so he stays taunted. Stays, you know, subdued, not taunting. We'll use the Force Grip again. Apply a lot of debuffs. Merciless Massacre. Can probably Culling Blade her. No, she's a relic. Why did I do that? And yeah, he's oh no, this Merciless Massacre stopping me changing targets. So yeah, let's work on getting Bastila down. Turn me to train is real. Look, just make sure all that protection's topped off, and let's hammer GK. So this has been a really good fight. You know, just keep using Fraction when it's available. Keep dropping that turn meter down, leaving him stunned. Keep applying all these debuffs, getting Vader to take all his turns with his rework. You know, at some point, we'll try and Culling Blade him, but really don't want to break him out too soon, because if you remove all that debuff, you know, he's going to lose. There you go, he took the turn and the bulk debuffs killed him. But like I was trying to say, you got to watch with Culling Blade. If you don't kill them and they take a turn, they can do some significant damage, especially at Relic 7 against, you know, Gear 11s. So yeah, knocked off those two. Let's see if he's gone as strong in this back square. Doesn't look like it at all. Wow, they're like really weak. So let's keep the footage enjoyable and take on these stronger teams. But yeah, so his strategy's placed probably his 5 strongest teams, and we can go have a look at his roster. So you know, that's his arena team. All of them have been placed. So you know, then you're looking at Grievous, Revan, Bosk. Yeah, we took Bosk out. You know, he's left some obviously Geonosians. You know, it's nothing to sneeze at, but he's putting them on offense. So you know, but really those top, what's that, 18 characters, you know, a good 80-90% of them have featured in his defense. So yes, it looked quite daunting looking down at all that galactic power, all the relics, but on the other side of the coin, he doesn't have the teams to go offensively against my defense, and yeah, they're not my best relics and stuff like that, but I find these teams punch above their weight. Geonosians, Darth Revan, they require considerably stronger teams to take them out, especially in 5v5. 3v3 is a little bit different. I like 3v3, so anyway, let's have a crack at this top quadrant. See how we go. So what I'm thinking here is I want to use CLS against the Grievous squad, and trying to stun Grievous with Han's opening ability. Again, 51% tenacity, and then hopefully taking Grievous out before these guys, because Grievous is the real threat. The reason we can do that in this team is there's no Magna Guard putting him under stealth from the beginning. I hope I'm not missing anything there. So I'm pretty confident that we can take, we're 3 Gear 12s with Han and Chewie and all the assists, and they're quite a powerful offensive squad. Here's a Relic 3, which is obviously the strongest geared, but then 2 Gear 11s as well. The Revan squad, I'm going to take my Padme in, but I'm going to go Padme, GK and Ahsoka. So it'll be like Relic 7 GK, Ahsoka, which is Relic 5, and a Relic 4 Padme. So he's probably got the upper hand on the gear side. The reason for checking Yoda's health earlier is he's your main target. Low health, low protection, you knock him out first. Trigger Survivor, which is that instant revive from Revan. Then work on Jolie, knowing Jolie's not going to come back if you kill him. If I knock Yoda out quite quickly, I might target him again, because he is the glass cannon, the sniper rifle. He will hammer us with some very heavy attacks, and if I can take him out and then switch to Jolie, and lose that threat of Yoda, attacking me, it's, a little bit less damage. Hopefully we can take Jolie out before he revives him, but we'll see what happens there. And then the reason why I've removed Jedi Knight Anakin from that 3-man squad I'm talking about is I'm going to try against this Darth Revan squad a Revan Yoda General Anakin. So, or not General Anakin, Jedi Knight Anakin. So Revan there as that support, pushing my 2 strongest attackers in the Jedi squad at these guys, and just trying to overwhelm them with damage. I don't recall their speed being overly great. What are we? Speed is terrible. 184. I face Revans in arena, plus 300. So these guys are quite weak on speed, so we should be alright. But I think we'll start at the top and work our way down, see if we can get this stun on Grievous straight away and get him out of there before he can do some real damage. So open up with the stun on Grievous. Now, the only thing I didn't think of is when he loses all protection, he automatically takes a turn. So we're always going to do call to action. No, I reckon we still take him out. So he's taken that turn, and CLS with this buff can target out of the mark as well. So try remove his turn meter. We'll get the AoE, so a little bit more damage on Grievous. Might as well try stun HK. We'll take the buffs here. Need Luke to go. Let's hit here again. We don't have much option. And alright, we've hit Grievous. Let's stun HK. This is not too bad. Beautiful. We've got him down. So yeah, 52 banners is pretty good. And we've made bronzium there. Awesome. Alright, I'm just going to take a quick break and I'll cut this video short and make this into 2 parts. I'll be right back.